What are trademark scams after filing or after registration? Hello, I'm Matt Yospin. I'm a trademark attorney. And one thing that my clients and any trademark registrant, any trademark applicant deals with are scams after filing. Now, unfortunately, these are legal because of the way they're phrased, and the government will not shut them down. Nobody has been able to stop them. Even though they are known to be scams, they're ridiculously expensive if you fall for them. There are literally hundreds of them, to the point where the US Patent and Trademark Office and other IP offices keep long lists, very long lists of the known scammers. I've got a blog post that I wrote about the scams. I'll share that in the notes below this video. But I wanted to tell you two things. One, don't fall for them. If you, as a trademark applicant with a pending application or a trademark registrant where you already have a trademark registered, if you receive a letter that looks like it's demanding money, it is probably a scam. If you are represented by an attorney, it is certainly a scam because any official correspondence would go to your attorney from the Patent and Trademark Office or other IP office and not to you or your company directly. So don't fall for it. Second thing, I want to share some examples of these because many of my clients have gotten them. And while I don't have an exhaustive list printed out here, I want to show you a few so you know what some of them look like and you know how to spot that they're scams. Again, if you're represented by an attorney, anything that comes to you is almost certainly a scam. If you're not represented by an attorney, it's possible that the US Patent and Trademark Office will actually send you mail if they can't reach you some other way, and you should read it carefully. So here are some examples of what scam letters look like. I gotta reach over here, grab my stack. Okay. First one here, I know the exposure is a little hard. This one is from the WTMR, World Trademark Register. That's a scam. I've redacted a bunch, as you can see, because even though trademark registration information is public record, I don't want to share that a particular client has gotten one of these scams, although many, many applicants and registrants do. Let me adjust the exposure on the video so you can see it a little better. So this is what I've redacted. Image of the trademark is up here. This amount, I don't know if you can make it out in the video, they're asking for $980. That's ridiculous. And then if you read it closely in the relatively small print, this one says, this is not a bill, this is a solicitation. You are not obligated to pay the amount stated above unless you accept this offer. That thematically is why these are legal and why they can't be shut down, because they're not demanding money. They're sending you an offer. And if you accept their offer by sending back the form and some money, then you've signed a contract with them to pay them to do whatever they're going to do. And what these outfits typically do is take your publicly available trademark registration information and publish it in their own database, on their own website. It's a worthless service. It does not help any trademark registrant or any trademark applicant at all. So don't fall for it. But it's legal because they're offering you a service in exchange for you paying them. That's why they haven't been stopped. And I mean, unless the law somehow dramatically changes, they can't be stopped. Okay, that's one. World Trademark Review. This is what their letter looks like. Don't pay them. This is the IPTR, the International Patent and Trademark Register. This is another scammer. This is a made-up outfit. This is not the World IP Organization, which is a legitimate outfit. It's not any national or regional patent office. They're asking for $2,356. Yeah, I bet they are. Okay, don't pay them either. Oh, and these folks are in Brno in the Czech Republic. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing the city name Brno, and no offense to Brno or the Czech Republic, but no, scam. Okay, I know the exposure is a little hard. Sorry about that. I'll flip through the rest. This is the ITP. They don't even say what it is. They're somewhere in Miami. It's hard to read, but you know, if you can see it, they're in Miami. They'd like $1,340. Next up, This is the WTP. It's very close to the ITP, except they have a W instead of an I. Curiously, these guys give an address in New York, somewhere in New York State, Fresh Meadows. They'd like $1,420. No, don't pay them. Oh, here's the WTP again. This is what I was looking for. Hard to see, but same address in Miami as the ITP, because they're probably the same scammer, just sending letters out with different names on it. Don't pay them either. Oh, and this one is particularly obnoxious. This one purports to come from the Patent and Trademark Office. Okay. These guys really should be stopped. It's outrageous. They've got an address in Washington, D.C., and they're using a name that's almost the same as the actual United States Patent and Trademark Office, but they've left off United States. Also, the real United States Patent and Trademark Office is in Alexandria, Virginia, not in Washington, D.C., but closer than Miami or the Czech Republic. This one also really ticked me off because they are saying to the client to whom they sent this that this is a cancellation. Your mark is about to be canceled. And they are lying about the dates. They're ahead of when registration is due by 2 years. So not only is it a ridiculous, overpriced scam, it's also filled with lies. The dates are all wrong in this letter. So yeah, that annoyed me. And last one here is from the Patent and Trademark Bureau, which, again, not the actual name of the United States Patent and Trademark Office. It's in New York, not where it's located. And, they've got language like all the others do. I'll squeeze it in here so you can see it. That says, we're not endorsed by the U.S. government. We're not an official government agency. That's because they're scammers. Don't pay them. If you get a letter from anybody demanding money for your trademark registration application or your issued trademark registration, don't pay them. Ask your attorney. If you're represented by an attorney, it is almost certainly a scam. If you're not represented by an attorney, find an attorney and ask them. If you've got questions about this, let me know. I'd love to field these. If you have gotten a scam letter like this, feel free to send me a copy. You can redact it first or not. I collect these because I think they are funny and also obnoxious. And I like to share them and try to embarrass the companies. So if you have questions about any of that, or if you've got ones that you want to share or a story about a trademark scam, let me know. My email is hello@yospenlaw.com. My phone is 617-340-9295. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.